I believe there's a growing group of people that are very interested in preserving historic buildings and things that were well built 50, 100 years ago and further back than that. This is a 1935 building. It's a garage apartment, 733 square feet, top and bottom, and it was in horrible condition, probably bulldozable, very ugly exterior. And over a course of about 9 months I restored it based on the skills that I acquired from other restoration projects. And we're in a very visible location on Red River and 38th Street. So as it evolved and really started to come back and look beautiful, colors, screens, windows, siding, all the original stuff, really got noticed. So that has kind of turned into a business. We started off making wood screens because there's a great need for that in the neighborhood we're in, and there isn't anyone else doing that. You've got the joint to consider, the type of wood that you want to use, and the overall construction and installation of the screen. And you want them to last another 80 years or so, like the screens that you're replacing did. So in that process we've learned quite a bit about fine woodworking. That has evolved into making really fine doors, craftsmanship or craftsman style doors, arts and crafts doors, green and green architecture style doors. We work a lot in Hyde Park, in the Hancock neighborhood, in the North University neighborhood, in Travis Heights, simply because they're close to us. And there's thousands and thousands of old houses around us. If you live in an old house, it's sort of an ongoing project. So you will work on a couple of projects one year, the next year you have more projects to do. So we do find ourselves working with a lot of our customers over and over. We're not contractors, we're craftsmen, we're artists, we're specialists. Of course we're a business and we want to make a living, but we're not about making money, we're about making things really well. In fact, I took this building which was falling apart, including the windows, and of course they needed work, but they had been neglected for 70 years with no care, and I was able to restore them to where they work like new windows. So what that tells me about those craftsmen is they were good at what they did, and that's what we want to emulate. We've got a fully functioning wood shop that we've really designed for what we do. I think when you mill your own wood, you absolutely have control over the quality of the product because you can build it to fit. You can build the specs that you need to make that the most enduring piece that you can. At the crux of what we do, that's the most important thing, is that we do live in a throwaway society and we're going against the grain there. We want what we do to last, whether it's restoring an entire building or building you a screen. We want what we do with our hands to last. I mean, I think our customers want the same thing. If they're going to invest $200 or $2,000 in having us do some work for them, they want that to be there 30, 40, 50 years from now.